We're back at Knoch at halftime with the Knoch Knights leading the Highlands Golden Rams at the break 21-7. Scoring in that first half, a 2-yard run by Chase Mullen. Goldscheider added to kick. It was 7-0 Knott. Then Scott Frazier cut a 12-yard touchdown pass for Mullen. Goldscheider's kick made it 14-0. That was 11:53 second quarter. Highlands got it back to 14-7 at 8:44 when Cohen ran 58 yards for a touchdown. Bowser added to kick. It was 14-7. But on the very first play from scrimmage, only 20 seconds later, Matt Goodland ran at 59 yards for a touchdown. Goldscheider added a kick, and it was 21-7. Knights, Dean.
Mike, these statistics are very deceiving because, again, Knoch has dominated the first half, but not statistically. They've had 13 first downs. Highlands had 9 of their own. Rushing, they've dominated there, 145. Highlands only 78. But passing, Highlands 134. Knoch only 69. So when you add it up, Mike, Knoch 214 yards, Highlands 212. Doesn't sound bad till you get to the third down conversions. That's the key to this game. Knoch has converted 5 out of 6. Highlands only 1 out of 4. There's only been 2 penalties a game, both on Knoch for 15 yards. Turnovers, Highlands committed 2. Knoch's committed 1. That big one right before the half, Mike, that was a killer, though. Fumbling at the 2-yard line. Time of possession, Knoch 13:51, Highlands 10:09. We get the ball to start the second half. Let's make something happen, Mike.
Second half kickoff brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. Basketball training for third graders all the way up through varsity and beyond. You can email them for more information at masonelitehoops@comcast.net. Highlands will get the ball to start the second half, and they're going to need to score.
No doubt about it, Mike. Scott Briggs joined us from WISR at halftime. We were discussing things. They thought they should have beat Beaver, Mike.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Beaver will be in next week. Their first appearance at Golden Ram Stadium since 2002. The first year the stadium was open, Beaver played the second ever playoff game there. When they played Burrell on a Saturday night, the night before, Knoch played Hopewell in the first ever playoff game there.
Well, if we're going to get back in this one, Mike, we have to score off this drive, make up for that fumble right before the half.
Goldscheider kicks off.
Somebody got to grab it. It's Xavier Smith.
Smith, the 35, and gets thrown back at the 35-yard line. Now, Xavier Smith might be the first guy this year that's punted and returned to kickoff.
How about that? There's an interesting statistic for you. 35. All right, guys, let's get to work here. We're down 21-7. Again, we mentioned in the pregame, Mike, this is a playoff game, and whoever gets this gets a leg up towards that fourth playoff spot that we think is going to be available. Well, we know it's going to be available.
Somebody's taking it. Thomas Jefferson awaits who that is, too, probably. Huh?
Chick-fil-A. Keep thinking, Mike.
First down, Highlands at their 35. Play action. Cohen's pass on a slant. It's caught by Holly. He's on his way. 50 and down to the Knoch 46-yard line. Oh, Holly smartly pulled that one in. Good start for Highlands.
Complete to Holly. Tackle by Schreck and Goss. First and 10.
19 on that play, Mike?
Yes, sir.
46.
Takes Seth up to 152 now. He's having a good game.
Holly's first catch from the Knoch 46. High snap. Give it to Taylor. Head down. 2 hands on it. Maybe a yard. Boy, the Knoch defensive line has been staunch against the run here today.
Tackle by Lassinger. Gain of a yard.
Mike, they've been
Second and 9.
really stuffing that A gap between the guard and the center, and Highlands tried to exploit it a few times.
Well, here's the running numbers. Taylor, 5 carries, 2 yards. Gillette, 1 carry, 3 yards. Coleman, 3 carries, 4 yards. And the big one, 2 for 82, or 2 for 70, Seth Cohen, because he had the long 58-yarder. Oops. A little early was Max Weston. That'll be the first Highlands penalty of the night. And that has really been an improvement tonight, if anything. The way the Rams have cut back the penalties. They came into tonight averaging 11 of them for 102.
And again, the old shot in the foot there, Mike.
Ball start Highlands.
Second down, 14. Just underway, second half. Knoch leads at 21-7.
50-yard line, second and 14.
Rams have had trouble out here.
Mentioned last time I won 2008, Mike Jeff Sinclair, remember? Big game.
It's been approximately 20 years since Highlands has won 2 in a row in this series. Taylor cuts it back. keeps his footing. Driving forward inside the 45 and down to the Knoch 42.
Bowman with the run.
It's a 5 yards back plus another 3.
Frazier with the tackle.
Remember, Jeff got a personal foul for blowing kisses to the
Gain
band.
of 9 yards.
Yeah,
3 and
35-28, I think
Third
that
down,
was.
6.
That was a wild one. Kept the Rams undefeated.
His claim to fame was his girlfriend was in the band.
3rd and 6 at the Knoch 42. 4-down territory, you got to figure.
Early movement, they let it
Cohen
go.
gets out of there. Oh, Taylor snags it with one hand as a first down and more inside the 30 and dragged down at the Knoch 28-yard line.
Taylor with
Brought
the
down
catch.
by Chase Mullen, the
Tackled by
linebacker.
Mullen. First down, Highlands.
Well, Taylor did a nice job to pull that in, and what happened was that was the hot read. Cohen read the blitz and threw it right where the blitz came from.
14 on that play, Mike. Takes him up to 166. Highlands 1st and 10 going quick here.
And the give is to Taylor. Head down. Nothing there. He's hit for a loss.
Carry. Loss of a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackled by Young.
Chris Young, the junior defensive end, number 88, diagnosed that one. Call it 2nd and 12.
Gold medal. Let's see what they have the Olympic.
Looks like they want to blitz here, Mike. Linebackers creeping up to the line of scrimmage. Highlands down 21-7, letting a lot of clock wear out, Mike.
Cohen back, fires it. It's caught by Loveland. Tries to make a man miss. He does. He's at the 20. Still going down to the 18-yard line.
One more guy, Mike. Could have been gone.
Pass to Loveland. Tackled by Schreckengoss.
The gain.
3rd and 3. Ball in the Knoch Knights. 18-yard
Call it the
line.
18.
How many going to give him on that?
Say 10.
Big 3rd down here, Mike. Definitely 4-down territory.
I'm going to say 3rd and a long 2. Cohen keeps it, finds a crack, gets outside to the left, 1st down and more, 15, and down to the 12-yard line. Chase Mullen went down low to get him, but it's 1st down Highlands.
Cohen with the run.
Nice block up in the left-hand corner by Deshaun Hawley, Mike. The
First
silly
down Highlands.
corner.
Ball in the
Set to
13.
get that 1st down. Boy, Mike, Highlands now, we have more yardage than they did, right?
Oh, sure, because it was only 2 yards difference at the break, and the Rams have had this ball since the kickoff.
Can you imagine, Mike, to knock that one in before the half? Wow.
8th play of the drive. 1st down Highlands at the Knoch 12. Now they're going to run a toss to Taylor. Tries to turn the corner, he does. Inside the 10 and down to the 4-yard line.
He led him perfectly, Mike.
Taylor with the run.
Jared Schreckengoss, the cornerback, had to come up to get Cam Taylor.
We making that a pass?
No, that's a run. That was behind. That was a
2nd
pitch.
and 1 on the 4.
9-yard pickup. Wide side of the field to the left. I was kind of calling for quarterback draw before. He's going to run a toss. This is Taylor. Head down. Barrels down to the 1-yard line.
They didn't put him in.
Taylor with the carry down to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal. I'd get up under the quarterback
First
up
and
under
goal.
the center and just take it in.
I have the binoculars watching the snaps. I was right on those. And again, Daryl Hildebrand's done a really good job this year. It's just a shame that happened at the end of the half like that. 1st and goal at the 1. Play clock's running out. Dom Girardi, with his best sprint, lost his headset and got the timeout call.
He had to, Mike.
And you didn't want to lose that 5 yards,
No,
not
you
when you're
didn't.
on the 1-yard line.
No,
And it's
you didn't.
too important part of the game not to take it.
All right, gives me a chance to talk about Highland Tire. And again, we got to meet Mr. Bonnet last week at the
Yes,
anchor
we
inn.
did.
We thanked him for
He
his.
told me that when it comes to basketball time, to continue to promote the snow.
There's
And
no
he
doubt
likes
about
that when
it,
I
yeah.
talk about the snow. So
Because when it comes to tires, Highland Tire is the place to go. Them and Highland Integrity Alignment, they've been voted best in the AK Valley 26 consecutive years. That's some kind of record there, Mike.
certainly.
Family owned and operated by the Bonnets, Highland Tire offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires in the Pittsburgh area. And as always, if you don't see it, ask for it, they'll get it. Visit HighlandTire.com or give them a call in Trenton at 724-224-9222. In the Trenton Heights at 724-224-7900 or Highland Integrity Alignment 724-224-5900. Highland Tire, service, integrity, price. Get up under the center.
They're going to run it. Maybe they are. Here we go. Goose play.
Thank
Fumble.
Oh, you're kidding me.
It's loose. The Rams have it. My goodness gracious.
Rams recover.
The ball hit Cohen's hands and went right on the ground.
Goal from the 1.
And you wonder why I don't have hair, Mike.
I think he should go to the shotgun. 2nd and goal.
And Schroeder getting some time away here, too, we might need later, Mike.
Oh, now another bad snap.
it's just-
Cohen's in trouble. Down he goes at the 14-yard line.
Sacked by Goodland for a loss on the play.
3rd and goal at the 14.
It's in their heads now, Mike.
Knoch 14.
You know?
If you can't execute a snap, you can't win a game.
That's usually the rule.
It's 3rd and goal at the 14-yard line.
Wow.
Going back. Looks. Throws it for the end zone. Coleman is down there. We got a Highlands touchdown. Isaiah
about that?
Coleman.
14 yards, little Isaiah, all 5'2", no eyes of blue,
Coleman with the catch.
but a big touchdown there, Mike. This has been a crazy game, hasn't it?
To say the least.
Bowser out to attempt the extra point.
A 14-yard strike from Seth Cohen to Isaiah Coleman. His 2nd catch of the year goes for a Highlands touchdown, and now Bowser on to make it a 1-touchdown game. The ball is down. The kick is on its way. It's up there, and it is good at 5:15 to go. The Rams, with a long drive to start the second half, have cut that lead in half.
And boy, Mike, did he take his time letting that play develop, too. Great job by Seth. Great job by Isaiah. And guess what? We're right back in things here. It looked bleak there, didn't it, Mike?
It really did. I mean, they had 3 botched snaps.
Yeah, I mean, unexplainable. And it's not like it's happened all year. This is the first time they really struggled with the snaps.
And we're looking for Johnny Christine because we didn't see him out there on offense on that series.
I can't.
He's over there. I don't see his helmet, though. His helmet's not on his person anywhere. So Johnny might be done for the day. I wonder if he got dinged a little bit and they took that away.
Well, Mike, they tend to hide the helmets on kids.
Yes, sir.
Remember
Which is
back
the
in the
smart
Montour playoff game?
Smart thing to do.
My son lost his helmet. He kept looking for it, too. That was the scary part. They hide him for a reason.
So Johnny might be on ice here for the rest of the day.
That is not a good thing for the Highlands Golden Rams. But they went right out and scored there. Instead of 6-7, we went to 5-2, Mike. It counts.
So the kickoff by Bowser. And now we have a rugby scrum ensuing.
Yeah.
We got to get Cam Taylor in there. All the way to the 42-yard line. I think that's Ethan Sloan bringing it back for the Knights.
Knox ball. First and
Jones again in on a tackle. Brian Jones.
13 plays, 65 yards, 6 minutes and 45 seconds.
Nathan Rydell also on the stop. But Mike, speaking of stops, they got to stop him now. Uh-oh, we got a player hurt.
Now let's see who that is for the Rams, and that's
R.J. Jones.
R.J.
Mike.
Jones is
Yeah.
his first game back.
And it's that shoulder is giving him trouble all year.
Mike Rizzo out there. Dom Girardi.
Looks like he's giving trouble again, Mike. He's in a lot of pain.
It is. It's hanging. His left arm is hanging there. So that's not good news. You finally get him back. So here go the Knights. They haven't had the ball since the 8th grade picnic.
Been a while. We had 2 long drives.
Right.
Only one was fruitful.
Knoch ran basically 2 kneel downs. And in between that time, Highlands has had the ball for 9 minutes of clock time.
Wow.
Now I need to get the ball back.
Yep.
How about a turnover? 5:03 to go. It's a 1-score game.
And you're right, mate. Johnny Christ not on defense either.
Here's Mullen keeping it. They got him back behind the line of scrimmage. Daniel Timmons puts him down.
Big Dan, that is his 7th tackle tonight. He's fired up out there, Mike.
I was talking to Chandler at halftime. He's telling me that Braden at Robert Morris is playing the same position that Daniel's playing now, with a hand in the ground defensive end at Robert Morris.
That would be his 3rd position move, Mike, in 2 years. Remember, there's a new coach up there, Clark.
Right. A former guy from the U.
Yep.
2nd down, we'll call it 10. Mullen is back. Mullen's going to throw it deep down the middle. Got a man down there. Incomplete. Good coverage by Seth Cohen on Scott Frazier. He got a fingernail on it, but that was about it. Mullen, 5 for 7.
Oh, we got a penalty marker.
95 yards. Let's see what the flag is.
I know, injury, Mike. Injury.
Oh, it's an injury. We have a Knoch player down. It looks like it might be a cramp. That's Cole Lassinger, the junior, number 77, down.
He's a big kid, weighs 250.
And that's what they're checking on now. It could be a cramp situation.
That's unofficial. That's official time. Excuse me.
Well, we mentioned our good friend Al Tronick. We hope to get him back to the Anchor Inn, because another season of Highlands football can mean only one thing. That's postgame at the Anchor Inn. Who needs an excuse?
We're on our way down
To go to the Anchor Inn.
Yep.
I mean, that's like a, come on. Joe, Andy, and Dee will be there. They'll take care of you. One of them's always there.
Packed tonight, Mike, on the way up, huh?
It was unbelievable as we went by on our way out here how crazy it was there on a Friday night. They started all this back in 1953, where you can get a great home-cooked meal without having to do the cooking. It doesn't matter who I sit down with when we get there. They push the cheese delights on me.
Yes.
I must just look like a cheese delights type of guy. I don't know. But I'm always happy to oblige, and the dill pickles are tremendous. I mean, and the popcorn, Ken says.
Yeah, you can't beat the popcorn.
You can't beat any of it. Daily specials are available, as well as blue plate specials, which of course comes on a blue plate. The kitchen's open till 11, so that gives you plenty of time, even with these long high school football games, to get there afterwards. Mike and I will be there, so make sure to stop by and say hi. That's the Anchor Inn on Freeport Road in Natrona Heights.
That poor Lassiter kid, Mike, has a cast on and now he's limping.
3rd and 10. Do the Knights have a punter? Let's find out. Here's a toss to Goodland, near side of the field. 40, 45. They do at the 50-yard line. Noah Gillette brings them down. Decision time for Frankie Whalen.
What would you do here, Mike?
Ball on the 50.
I would go for it.
And I would punt it because I don't want momentum to swing.
4th and 3.
4th and 3 at the 50.
I mean, you're right. They've had their way with us defensively, but you really want to give them that momentum swing if they stop.
It would be big, too, in the field position.
He's taking my advice. Frank Whalen, a wise man, letting Chase Mullen go back. Remember, he's the quarterback.
He's the quarterback, so you never know about shenanigans.
How many punts will we return this year, Mike? Not many.
Not many.
Huh?
Caleb Radishek's going to bust one of these. Seth Cohen, also a deep man.
Wow.
Oh, bad snap! And there's nobody there to get him.
Oh, and
It hits. Rams just let it go now. Oh, Mullen really saved the bacon. No pun intended for the radio crew, Dave Bacon down there. Really saved the bacon for Frank Whalen there. Because that was, if the Rams would have had a block on, they'd have been in there to get him. They could have tackled him, let alone blocked it. But he got it off and put the Rams back at the 15-yard line. A 35-yard punt, no return under duress.
Noah Gillette, Mike, was in on him. He didn't interfere with the kick. And in fact, he held up Chase Small, which was a good idea instead of hitting him and getting that roughing call.
Rams trying to do this without Johnny Christ. On the sideline, walking around okay, but does not have his helmet. Oh, another bad snap. Well, Taylor will just take it. Just the way they drew it up. up. 20, 25, 30, 35. First down, Highlands.
Can you say Statue of Liberty?
Taylor with
Now,
the run to the
that
35
was
yard
making
line.
chicken salad out of chicken bleep.
Shucking
That's
Goss
what that
with the
was.
tackle.
That was the Statue of Liberty.
First and
Sure.
10.
First down at the 35, a 20-yard gain.
Cam Nile 10 attempts, 43 yards, and boy, they hung with that play, Mike.
Cohen going to run a toss. Trying to get up in there is Taylor, but the Knights do a good job diagnosing it this time. We might have a face mask.
Yeah, it looked like it, Mike. You grabbed the face mask earlier.
Great job by E.J. Sims, the senior defensive end, 21, to make the play, but we'll see if he had a handful of Highlands face mask.
Just takes a little while to make that play develop, huh?
Our referee again tonight is Mike Gaffney, veteran official. It's a 15-yard face mask call. First down for the Golden Rams.
Personal foul on the Knoch Knights.
There's no more 5-yard penalty, right?
Yes, there is. They have added that in. Matter of fact, I think we had one of those last week. 15 first down for the Rams.
Ball in the 47.
So they're saying there was intent involved?
Yeah, that's the big one. It's a personal foul, so that made an automatic first down. We discussed that a couple weeks ago.
And no Gabe Booker tonight on offense either, Mike. Made a
No.
appearance on.
Right now you're looking at Holly, Loveland, and Radishak as the wideouts. Gillette and Taylor the setbacks. Straight back is Cohen. Steps up. Going to fire it deep. Loveland's down there. He's got it. He's at the 20. Loveland tries to break a tackle. Hold on to the ball, DJ. He's down to the 12-yard line.
35 yards on that play, Mike.
Loveland
And the
with the
Golden
catch.
Rams have a spark here.
Tackle by Frazier.
And like you said, doing without Johnny Christ. 225 now in the air for Seth Cohen, Mike. Wow. And again, Mike, I go back to right before the half. Boy, would that have been big, huh?
First and 10 Highlands at the Knoch 12. DJ Loveland over 100 yards through the air tonight.
He was my pick to click last week. I was a week late, Mike.
You were. Short drop.
There he
Cohen
is.
fires. It's Holly for a touchdown. Deshaun Holly on a great throw by Cohen, and the Rams are an extra point away from tying it up.
Great job by the guys who usually don't have to do it when Johnny Christ is out there. Deshaun Hawley, his first touchdown pass of the year. Extra point away from tying it, Mike.
Very similar to the Keystone Oaks game in reverse.
And a great move by Hawley.
It really was.
Yeah. After he caught it, made his man miss.
Cohen's second touchdown pass of the night. Bowser's kick is on its way, and we got a tie game at 2:01 third quarter.
Unbelievable, Mike.
Now tied, 21-21.
How about that?
Let me hear that band. They're fired up over there, Dean, the Highlands fans, and they brought a bunch of them tonight. And they now, tonight, in this third quarter, with 2:01 left,
13-22, Seth Cohen for 238 yards. Mike Ivan completing his last 8 passes in a row.
3 plays, 85 yards, 15-yard penalty in the middle of that, a 20-yard run by Taylor, a 41-yard pass to Loveland, and a 12-yard touchdown pass to Holly.
I'll tell you what, Mike.
So the Rams have had the ball for 8 minutes here in the third quarter alone. And Knox had the ball for 3 plays. I told you I'd have gone for it if I were them.
Oh, you were right then, but again, this Knoch crowd, Mike, and it's a big one, kind of stunned and
Sloan and Setnar. Deep for the Knights. Bowser getting set to kick off.
And don't forget the big stop by the Highlands defense there. A 3 and out to get the ball back.
Scott Frazier being attended to on the sidelines from Knoch, Mike.
He's had
Had a few guys get on tonight.
he's got cramping issues. Riddell holding it, and the kick comes to Goodland. Goodland spins out of there. They get from behind. The ball is loose.
Who's got it?
It's
Highlands.
still loose. The Rams might have it at the 37-yard line.
Got it.
They do.
Who's got it?
It's Brian Jones,
number 21.
Number 21.
Wow, Mike, what a turn of events here.
37.
Jones on special teams tonight, Mike. He had 3 tackles and now a fumble recovery. And good news was R.J. Jones was back out there, Mike, number 15. He made the hit.
Shoulder might have just popped out.
Yep.
Mike Rizzo has magic hands.
And Golden Rams go back to work, Mike, in excellent field position.
Frazier's back in. Ken Wood telling us that they're really stretching him out on the sidelines with the cramps. Frazier playing safety back there. So keep an eye on that. First down, Highlands at the Knoch 37. What a wild third quarter. Gillette's going to throw it back. Now Cohen's going to throw it. He's got a man down there. It is incomplete.
Oh, almost.
A little razzle-dazzle.
Flag down.
Brandon Jockum, the intended receiver, couldn't come down with it, but we have a marker down. There wasn't anything illegal about any of that. As long as everything was backward. The throw back to Cohen was backward. He was good to throw it.
There's a flag on the play.
So it would have to be holding against Highlands would be the only issue. And that'd be a big one, too, because you mark it from the line of scrimmage. Let's see. Boy, Dom Girardi went to the bag of tricks, and you got to credit him for that. Personal foul. I'm not exactly sure what that signal is.
I have no idea. I know all I know is going back.
It's a personal foul.
Personal foul.
Oh, wow. Big one.
So now, that puts it all the way back at the Highlands 43.
Wow.
It's 1st and 39. 7 and 22. 29.
Talk about gut punches, Mike. How many you take?
Cohen, slant, pulled in. Ollie across the 50 and down to the Knoch 48. You got a chunk back.
Tackle by Mullen.
Well, the Rams have found something on those slants.
Ball on the Knoch 48-yard line.
9-yard pickup. 2nd and 20.
247 through the air now. 9 completions in a row.
That's tremendous. I got him 14 for 23. That's unofficial. 2nd and 20. Cohen, here comes the blitz. He gets out of there. Cohen squares up and throws it to the popcorn vendor.
Yep. So much for number 10.
3rd down.
3rd and 20. 59 seconds left of the third quarter. We're tied at 21. Knoch led at 21-7 at halftime. And the Rams blew a chance at the Knoch 1-yard line late in the first half.
Got a timeout for something here, Mike.
Let's see what this is. Equipment issue.
Are you liking it?
Mike Gaffney talking to the Highlands sideline. Ken showing us now. Matt Goodland, number 5, is having cramping issues. Is this a sideline call against the Rams? What is this one?
Going back again.
My goodness. You know, they hadn't been penalized all night, and now they're killing themselves with penalties after they had that big. They started this drive at the Knoch 38-yard line.
Now they're discussing like they're getting together.
We have a major caucus at the 43. And I don't know what this one is. Now, the line of scrimmage was the 48. It was 3rd and 20 at the 48. Was it a 5-yard penalty?
I have no idea for what.
Intentional grounding? Really? And a loss of down.
Intentional grounding on Highlands.
How do you call it intentional grounding? I don't understand.
Now, do we have the down right?
Wasn't that loss of down?
It should be 4th down.
It is now.
Pass is incomplete.
Pass to Yoakum, incomplete.
The Rams will punt.
4th down for Highlands.
I think we got an extra down, guys.
Taylor to punt the ball.
Never
Shrek and Goss back to receive.
The Rams will punt. punt.
How many times has Cam punted tonight?
It's his first one.
I was going to say, first one.
And Taylor gets it out of
That's
there.
a good one, Mike.
It is.
Fair catch.
Fair catch is called and taken by Schreckengoss at
with
the
the
30-yard
fair
line.
catch at the
Now, the
30-yard
Knights
line.
really fortunate there. They gave the ball to Highlands on the
10,
fumble
Knoch Knights.
at the Knoch 38, and the Rams just kept going backwards. 48 seconds left of the quarter.
There's been all Golden Rams here in this third quarter. 14 unanswered.
Another cramping issue now for Knoch, and that's Cole Lassiger, who went off earlier.
Been a warm night, Mike.
It's a very warm night, temperature in the 80s, very high humidity again today. We luckily didn't get hit by the hurricane. That's not going to catch us with any rain until probably Monday. So that's a story there. Many companies can give you car insurance quotes, but only Nationwide backs it up with dedicated licensed professional and superior claim service. Mel and John at the Boucher Agency want to make insuring your new teen driver a stress-free experience. Make sure to ask about Nationwide's young driver discount. When you compare, no one beats Nationwide's rates for young drivers. Call your hometown Nationwide agents today, John and Mel, 724-224-4300. They'll help you choose the coverage that's right for your family. They have evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, the Bouchers and Nationwide are on your side.
Yeah, Mike, checking last week, Northwest 8 action. Beaver beat Knoch. We mentioned that 35-21. South Bay at 36, Newcastle nothing. They're having a down year. Blackhawk beat us. Non-conference, how about Amherst getting their first win, 14-0.
You called that one.
Called that one. But this one surprised me, Mike. Laurel Highland 32, Montour nothing.
Yeah, Montour has. Here's Montour this year. These are what they've scored. They're 0-3. They've scored 6, 11, and 0. Montour. They are laden with underclassmen, I was told.
But they're a little better than Ringgold, Mike. They lost Indiana 48-0. They've yet to score this year. You gotta feel bad for Mike Zamanchik.
Yes.
What are you dealing with down there?
Considering everything that happened. By the way, this just in from Yankee Stadium. Andrew McCutcheon is homer.
There you go.
Yankees need the Blue Jays 9-0.
He's on my fantasy baseball team.
Cutches?
That's good news for me. Yeah. By the way, Plum lost to Gateway 55-0. They've had a downhill slide since beating us early in the year. And other non-conference games, Mike, future opponent Latrobe lost to Franklin Regional 17-14. And the defending state champ Jeanette beat Amani Christian 28-12. Now, remember that same Amani Christian team beat a team from Washington, D.C. 88-8. In Springdale, No Moss 32-0 at half.
Right.
So they finally got a little competition. And guess they play tomorrow at the Wolverina.
I don't know who.
Valley.
Oh, the Valley Vikings.
That'll be a good one.
It should be.
What time I pick you up for that?
I'll be watching the pit game. I'm a glutton for punishment.
Like this kid, God bless him.
Lassiger, he's had a tough night, man.
And he's got a cast on the boot.
He's a tough customer. But stay tuned. Remember, after the third quarter, coming up here in 48 short seconds, it'll be time for A&B Pizza Trivia. Chance to go in $1 off your pizza if I, or with help from anybody in here, get the question right. So stay tuned for that.
And Mike, they brought the pizza on Monday to Planet Fitness.
There you go. Ken was asking.
Little cross reference here.
Trips right. Mullen sweeps it outside to the right, cuts it back. Good yardage. First down up over the 40 to the 42. Noah Gillette makes the tackle. That's their first down of the second half.
43-yard
tackle for Gillette, Mike. Saw Dave Bracco before. He was helping everybody get on the field. He said there will be no tie tonight, Mike.
That is true. Somebody's going to win their first game. And now it looks like it's all going to be all even headed to the fourth quarter.
This is the Steelers score from last Sunday.
Oh, great.
He had 21-21 loss to Cleveland.
Mullen is back. He throws it to the near side. It's pulled in. This is Noah Setnar to the near side of the field. Jocham wraps him up and brings him down.
Help from Gillette on the play.
Going to call it the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
5 yards.
And that is going to wrap it up. The end of the third quarter. It was a good one for Highlands. I outscored the Knights.
Knoch 21, Highlands 21.
14-0. And you're right, Mike. It is A&B Pizza Trivia time. whoever, if you get this one right, everybody gets $1 off their pizza. Tell them Mike and Mike sent you. Last week I gave you a 50-50 question. Do you remember? It was Highlands' 50th anniversary year. They also played their 500th game in week number 2. Mike, I'm going to give you the same deal tonight.
Okay.
We're going to move ahead to game 100, though. Okay. The year, 1978.
Okay.
The opponent?
Ed Flowers. I don't know. Go ahead.
Close. The opponent is North Hills.
North Hills Indians.
Do we win it or do we lose it for
the 100th game?
100th game and the $1 off your pizza at A&B Pizza.
As to stretch it out a little bit, did you know that 2 weeks ago, Knoch played their 600th game?
Wow.
Their 48-12 loss to Blackhawk was their 600th game. They're 292, 296, and 13. That's just as a that's me stalling, folks.
We're over 500. They're not. How about that?
Trivia time is A&B Pizza time. Call 724-224-5311 to order your A&B Pizza now.
Remember, we lost the first one to North Catholic.
I'm going to say we win. And Ken says we lost. Do you remember?
Well, guess what?
Ken was probably on the team or something.
With you picking winning and him picking losing, that means everybody's a winner.
Yay!
Because they'll get the $1 off. Because
what happened?
Dropped that game to 26-10.
All right, we'll get back to more about A&B in a minute. 2nd and 3 at the 49.
Straight ahead,
First man through is Goodland, and nothing. Ethan Jones down there at the bottom for Highlands, the senior defensive end.
He's had a big night, Mike. That is his 5th tackle of the evening.
3rd and 2 at the 50.
And Mike, again, they can hold here.
Remember now, serving the AK Valley since 1958. Celebrating 60 big years. They're open Sunday through Thursday, 11 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 11 to 10. A&B Pizza, 2418 Freeport Road, Natrona Heights, 724-224-5311. And here we go. This might be the play of the game.
This is it.
3rd and 2 at the 50. Would they go this time?
Oh, they moved.
Grassy in motion. Toss to Goodland. He's got some pasture.
Yep.
45-40. First down out of bounds into the Knoch bench at the 37. And now the flags go down. They're going to get Seth Cohen for a late hit.
Well, Mike, he was engaged the whole time, but again, just carried the guy out of bounds, and gravity kind of took over there. Unfortunately, Seth couldn't stop himself, and they're going to flag him for another 15.
That's going to be 13 on the run and 15 on the penalty. That's going to be a 28-yard play. And that's going to take it down to the Highlands 22-yard line.
We got 65 yards now on penalties, Mike. And again, personal fouls. We might be setting a record here this year for that, too. We've had quite a few of those. And boy, you just hate to give it away.
1st and 10, Knoch. At the Highlands 22-yard line.
Knights trying to come back after the Rams hit them with a couple punches in that 3rd quarter, scoring twice and tying up the game at 21. A little trouble with the snap. Give it to Goodland. The Rams are waiting, but good job by Goodland after first contact to drive in there. Nathan Riddell was there with Ethan Jones. Now a lot of belly, Dean. They're going to Goodland a lot.
No, Gillette had first contact. Slowed him down. Jones and Riddell finished them off.
Goodland's gimping around a little bit, too. 69 yards for him tonight. Mullins over 100. He's got 102. 2nd and 7 for Knoch. 10:30 to go, 4th quarter. Mullins sprints left. Going to throw it incomplete. Almost tipped it up for Brandon Jocham, who had some
Mullins pass incomplete.
green grass in front of him. Noah Setnar, the intended receiver. It's 3rd down and 7.
Wouldn't that have been something, huh?
Mullen now 6 for 9.
Why would you throw the ball there, Mike?
I can't answer that.
Shoving it down their throats and go to the air. I'd like to see that ball get tipped up one more time.
One more time.
Yep.
I could still see Noah Gillette running that one back.
Yeah, that was a great game.
It could happen. Third down.
It's a rainy night. I remember that.
Remember, Knoch missed a field goal earlier tonight, too. Mullen keeps it. Mullen off the left side. And he's going to have the first down at the 11-yard line. It'll be first down for the Knights. 8-yard pickup.
Jawkins asked them to remark the ball, but they're not going to do it.
Highlands 11.
First down, Knoch Knights at the 11-yard line. 10 minutes left, fourth quarter, tied at 21.
And Mike, they do have a kicker that's capable of putting it up there.
He missed that one from 35 earlier when they were trying to make it 24-7.
Goldschneider's the kicker.
Option right this time. Mullen finds a little hole, but he's met as he gets into that hole.
Mullen keeps the ball.
By Daniel Timmons.
Gain of 3.
Timmons now has 8 tackles.
And mark that one down at the 8.
Well, a real nice crowd here, Mike.
Sure is.
Filled up too.
Now this is one of the few games for both of these teams that are local.
Yeah, we got some big road trips ahead of us. Not looking forward to any of them.
A little Newcastle action.
Newcastle, South Fayette.
South Fayette's at least a nice press box. You can at least sort of softens the blow a little. Now we have whistles, and I think Knoch's going to call time here.
Timeout.
Another
Knoch Knights.
Yeah,
The Knoch Athletic Department and our athletic trainers.
Yeah, they were having some issues with the play clock there.
For their generous donation.
So next week, Highlands will be at home to face the Beaver Bobcats. It'll be the first time they've played since we've been here. I don't know if it's been anything other than that. Knoch next week will play Ambridge right here at Knoch Knights Stadium.
A former Knoch student in football.
The Beaver County, Mike, has had a big turnaround. Beaver Falls, Southside Beaver, Freedom, and Blackhawk were combined 11-28 last year. This year they're combined 12-0. How you like that?
That's pretty good. Yeah, things have changed a little bit. A little shuffling of the conferences too. Beavers moving up a spot to move into 4A, and they had been in triple.
By the way, Mike, real quick, I want to talk about the Highlands Gridiron Clubs. They're having a picnic fundraiser. It's going to be on Sunday, September 23rd. That's coming up. And that's from 1 to 6 at the Natrona Heights VFW Pavilion. Great pavilion up there. 894 Veterans Drive, Natrona Heights. Player inductions at 3:30. Adult tickets are $15. Student tickets are $10 if you're under 18. Children 5 and under are free. Get a ticket from any of the players or anybody on the Gridiron Committee. Adult tickets include a chance to win $500, Mike.
2nd and 7. Setnar the motion man. Going to run the toss to Goodland. Near side of the field. Breaks the tackle into the end zone for a Knoch touchdown.
Goodland running the ball in.
A 8-yard touchdown run for Matt Goodland. And Knoch has the lead back at 27-21 with 9 minutes to go.
I guess he worked that cramp out, Mike.
Goldschneider out to attempt the extra point.
By the way, Mike, that announcement was courtesy of Liz Timmons, and she wants to know what time you're available for the dunk tank that day. I told her I can't swim, so
I have inner ear problems. The kick is on its way by Goldschneider.
And the extra
and
point
it is good.
With 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter, Knoch leads 28-21.
I'll be happy to press the button for somebody else, though.
Mike, now down 28-21. We're going to have to do with Johnny Christ, the number 4 receiver in the WPL with 360 yards. Second in touchdowns with 5, but that's a big blow here if we can't get him back out in the field.
Big drive for the Knoch Knights starting at their 30. It's a 70-yard drive on 9 plays. And they shoot up 3 minutes and 48 seconds. So that puts it squarely back on the Highlands offense. The shoulders of Seth Cohen, who's had a big second half.
2:47 now.
14 for 25, 253. Last year against Knoch,
Goldschneider
he threw for 259.
And Radishak.
How about the game last year? Knoch outrushed Highlands 289 to 23.
Wow.
Highlands rushing numbers look a little bit better than that. They have over 100 yards on the ground tonight. A couple long runs have helped. Isaiah Coleman and Kalen Bradishak are the deep man. Josh Goldscheider will kick off. Rams down a touchdown with 9 minutes left. This will be Radishak on the bounce at the 12. 20, 30, and all the way to the 33. Last time we were here 2 years ago, Don Martinka ran a kickoff back for a touchdown, I remember.
First and 10 for
Highlands back late in the fourth quarter. They were down 2 scores.
33-yard line.
Time to get back work on the offense, Mike. And again, we've been giving up 38.3 a game. Like, we are the second worst in the WPL. Only Uniontown is worse at 51 a game. So we got to light the scoreboard up again.
First down. With the 2 series you look back at, the first and goal right before the half with the fumble and getting it after the fumbled kickoff. Cohen is back, throwing a takeoff. Holly, and he overthrows him.
Incomplete.
Sorry, that was Radishak, covered by
Schreckengost with the coverage.
Jared Schreckengost.
So after completing 8 in a row, Seth has missed on his last 3.
Second and 10. Now, those slants were working well. And those swings to the one to Taylor and also to Gillette. Gillette's got 2 for 45, and Taylor's got 1 for 14. Short drop. Incomplete. Oh, intercepted. Picked off by Scott Frazier. And he brings it back to the Highlands 27-yard line. It was intended for Loveland. It was off his hand. And Frazier caught it. Max Weston brought him down. But the Knights have a chance to put this one away here at 8:40 to go. Third Highlands turnover.
Went to the well one time too often with that slant.
Second interception thrown by Cohen. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns and run for 1. This is Mullen, and he slips. Listen, they can get a little slick down there as
Mullen with the keeper, gain of a yard.
Cam Taylor came up as the evening comes on us.
Just feel the momentum swing, Mike.
I think they lost it when they blew that chance after they recovered the fumble on the kickoff. But I think that was the football game right there. You couple that with what happened at the end of the half. They had recovered from that, but they had that chance right there, and they literally self-destructed on that series. Penalties killed them. 2 15-yard penalties on that. This is Goodland, and Riddell is waiting. The Rams are staunch on that one. He gets it down to about the 26-yard line. It'll be third down.
Remember, Mike, it's a 1-score game here. 7:44 to go.
There's time. The Rams can score quickly. They got to stop them here with no points.
No.
Not a field goal. Now, that 35-yard field goal was short, so I'm guessing Frank Williams in 4-down territory here. Schreckenglass splits out to the right with Holly on him. Setnar in motion. And Mullins rolling right. Land, there's your wheel route. Wide open, Grassi. Touchdown Knoch. We have a marker down in the backfield. It's coming back. It's going to be a hold against the Knights.
Deshaun Hawley slipped and fell on that play, Mike.
They worked that. There was your wheel route, Dean. They sprung Grassi right out of there.
But it's not to be. And Highlands again dodging some bullets now, Mike.
Hand in cookie jar. They'll put the ball back at the 38-yard line and bring up a third down and 21. And it wipes out a touchdown. That's more than a 10-yard penalty, too. That's a 7-point penalty.
Keeps Highlands hoping alive at the 7:04 mark.
Each team with 2 timeouts remaining.
3rd and 21. Ball on the Knoch 39.
So you're going to see the wheel route again right at Mr. Hall.
linebacker's responsibility. It's not the corner. Corner's out there covering a wide receiver.
They were all three were on a wheel run.
Yeah, nobody was near. Play clock's running out. And Frank Whalen's going to call his second timeout at 7:04. This is going to be more of a
Timeout, Knoch Knights.
not what's the 3rd and 21 play. What are 2 plays that can get us 21?
Possibly there.
And because they have 2 choices there, depending upon what they get on this one, might they want to punt it and maybe put the Rams deep. But field position hasn't been an issue. Highlands has long drives in this game to score. A couple of 65 and an 85 here in the second half.
Knoch was shut out, like you said last week, 21-0 at Beaver after having a 21-14 lead at the half. So I think anybody on the Knoch sideline is surprised the Highlands got back in this. This week in Northwest 8 action, Ambridge is at Blackhawk tonight. Newcastle's at Beaver. A couple interesting non-conference games, Mike. Greensburg Salem is at South Fayette, and you're ready for this? Montour at Aliquippa.
Hello.
Ouch.
The Montour Spartans are struggling. As we mentioned earlier, they are having all kind of trouble scoring. I don't know what's going to happen on this play, but I got a feeling it's going to be something we haven't seen yet. I think they're going to pull something out of the...
Guess who's over there coaching?
Who's that?
Towel on his head.
Johnny?
Johnny Christ.
You hope it's nothing serious with Johnny.
He wants to be out there, trust me, bad.
No, nobody wants to be out there more than he does. 3rd down. And Mullen is hit as he lets it go, and it's incomplete. Schreckengost was plastered by Brandon Jocham. He had to throw that before he wanted to because Big 50, Jeremiah Nelson, was putting on the heat. Now I think you punt here.
Yeah, you have to.
4th and 21. Mullen is the punter, so he can do other things.
Look who's back to get the punt, Mike.
Cohen?
Yep.
He was back there earlier.
Mullen's back to punt.
Hey, remember, we went through years around here where Jeff Sinclair ran back to punts because he could catch the ball. He didn't let it hit the ground. Cohen is one man back. Radishak the other.
Back to receive.
Remember, they had a bad snap on the last one. And it is. And boy, it brought rain. Good kick, though. And they kick it out. Well, Mullen with a great job putting it out at the 14, 15-yard line. That's a good punt for him. It's only 23 yards, but there's no return. It's all net.
Highlands 1st and 10.
Highlands
6 minutes.
85 yards at 6:51.
Try to get the thing tied up here, Mike. And again, give ourselves a chance moving forward. Beaver in town next week.
And plenty of time. You don't have to worry about the clock right now. So the running game's still in play, too. 2 setbacks. Gillette's the wing. Taylor the sidecar. Cohen going to swing it out to Taylor. Taylor makes the first man miss 20. 25, 1st down, 30. Still going 40 and out of bounds.
Not yet.
Not yet. Now he is. And a flag is down.
They've got a face
They
mask.
might have grabbed some mask.
Wow.
Those swing passes have been very effective tonight.
2 flags on the field.
2 flags.
Oh, there's one way back here at the 26.
Oh, boy.
So now this officiating crew will have some ciphering to do.
If it's a hold back there and a face mask up there, it's not going to count, right? That was a big play for Canada.
It sure was. He caught another one earlier for 14, and he had a nice run, too. So let's see how this shakes out.
Would they nullify each other, Mike?
Good question. We may just start all over.
That's what they get the big bucks for down there.
Yeah, I think this is just going to be a wipeout, and we start it over back at the 15.
Mike Gaffney's still discussing it down there.
I think the only other question was the last flag post play, but no, because they grabbed the mask while they were still running.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Here comes Mike.
With no Mike.
Holding, Highlands. Personal foul, face mask, Knoch. Those penalties offset. Replay the down.
Offsetting penalties. Replay the down.
Yeah, I just want to sit up at the 25 5, Mike.
Pretend that never happened. The only thing was happened is we lost 12 seconds. So it's 1st and 10 at the 15, just like it was 12 seconds ago. Holly splits right this time. And to the left is Radishak. Loveland in the slot. That's a shame. That was good play. Now you're going to pretty much set up in the same formation.
Another one of his gut punches.
Cohen back. Cohen's going to throw it deep. Loveland's down there. Oh, he caught it and dropped it. Beautiful play by Chase Mullen to separate Loveland from the football. That's just a tremendous defensive play.
2nd and 10.
And again, great play by DJ Lovely. He made 2 adjustments on that ball, Mike. Get his hands on it, but again, got taken out of his hands, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
6:19 to go. 28-21.
Somebody move, get him back. No call.
Play clock down to 5. High snap. Cohen's going to run it. But again, the timing messed up with the snap issues. Cohen to the near side of the field and gets a couple. And he might be hurt. Legs went out from under him as he slipped. And he took a high hit by Frazier for his problems there.
Gain of 2.
3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
Cohen now 6 rushes, 65 yards. Big 3rd and 8, Mike.
Now the clock becomes a factor. 5:45 to go. If the Rams don't make this, they need to be expeditious with the punt team. Get them out there and get it punted.
6 hours ago.
Cohen is back. Going to swing it out to Taylor again. Tries to make a man miss. Lunges forward and has the first down up at the 27-yard line.
Sethar with the tackle.
10 yards and a Highlands first down.
First down, Highlands.
263 now for Seth through the air.
1st and 10. Ball in the Highlands 26.
5:24 to go. And more, this is looking like Custer's last stand. Give it to Taylor with a convoy in front. Head down up to the 29-yard line. Gain of 2.
Taylor with the run.
Gonna try to keep him honest a little bit there.
Fricker with the tackle.
But you're right, Mike. Have to go quick here.
2nd down and 8.
Just joining us, Johnny Christ did not answer the bell in the 2nd half.
$12 seconds on the play clock. You need to speed it up just a little bit. Taylor again, but they're waiting for him this time. Dalton Reed, the sophomore defensive tackle, broke that play up in the backfield. And now it's 3rd down.
Another big 3rd down, like
4:20 to go.
Yep.
Reed with the tackle.
Trying to go quicker here, Mike. 4 minutes to go.
Cohen in trouble. Now he's going to slip and fall. Down he goes at the 30. He's had some
We got to go for him.
pasture. Chris Young is down for the Knights. This could get us the clock stop. No, he gets up, and that's a good job by him.
4th
Rams
and 7 for Highland.
on 4th down. They're going to go for it at 3:45.
Yep. Young can't make it, Mike. Just tell him stay out there. Look, what are we going to do? Get him in, get him out. There we go.
He doesn't want to stop the clock. And so here we go on 4th and 7.
This is it.
3:24 to go.
Now what?
The Rams going to call timeout now. What's the call?
They're calling timeout, Mike.
Knoch is?
Yep.
Well, thank them very much. 3:21 to go. The Rams keep
Timeout, Knoch.
Yeah, if we didn't have a play, we're
their 2 timeouts left. Well, I'm thinking about on the back end, if they don't make it, they're going to need their timeouts to get the ball back.
Yep.
And
Top 5 and 4A, no changes this week, Mike. Thomas Jefferson, number 1. South Fayette moves up to number 2. Westmouth from 3. Bell Vernon fell to 4. Blackhawk is 5. TJ beat Bell Vernon last week silently. So again, another factory down there for one of our favorite coaches. Bill Church. He's been down there for a while.
Good guy.
Yes.
His job before he was the coach at Thomas Jefferson, he was a funeral director.
In Homestead, yep.
Mm-hmm. He played for George Novak at Steel Valley.
Yeah. I was about to say Joe Noncheck, but I didn't. That's the little inside between me and Mike.
So 4th and 7.
This is it.
Rams 2 for 7 on 4th downs this year. 3 for 8's a good percentage.
Oh, we moved. Mike,
Against Highlands.
Yeah. You can't make that kind of mistake.
Well, that's the problem. We do it over and over again.
Yeah.
Flag on the play. Ball start against Highlands.
They're going to punt now? No, don't punt.
4th and 12.
I had a punted to begin with. Hey. They have 2 timeouts left in 3:21.
Taylor's back to punt. Schreckengoss to receive.
High snap. And Taylor boots it.
Much better tonight with the kicks. He likes the natural surface, huh, Mike?
He does. And like I said, the biggest problem with his, and that's a good one, all the way to the 32, is with those rugby punts, he can't get the forward roll on him. But you'll take that one. 33 yards, no return.
3 minutes, 11 seconds left to go in the
And
fourth
now,
quarter.
Knoch needs 1 first down. That's where we are.
First and
Talked
10.
about calculating math at end of game situations, and that's where we're at, huh, Mike?
First down, Knoch at the 32. The Rams with 2 timeouts left. If they stop them in 3 plays, they get the ball back with approximately 2:20 to go.
Works for me. You're going to have to take your timeouts on defense, right?
Well, yeah, immediately. Unless they help you out with an incomplete pass somewhere along the line. Mullen going to run it, but you got to stop him.
Yeah. Ooh.
Mullen is hit, and he goes out of bounds. Oh, that's a help.
That helps.
He goes
Mullen
out
keeps the ball.
at the 26-yard line. It's a good gain.
5.
At the 36, we'll say.
He did help us, though.
2nd down and 6. 1:17 for Mullen on the ground. And the clock stops at 3:03.
Like I was leaving Saxon Golf Course today, guess who was coming in?
Who's that?
The Highlands golf team.
How about that?
They had those Highlands hats that look like Under Armour hats. All white. That's their home course now, Saxon.
2nd down. Mullen is going to be hit in the backfield.
Nice.
Daniel Timmons.
Timmons.
Oh, you're going to call a penalty for what? Unless it's holding. Unless it's holding. Unless it's holding. Because there was nothing with the tackle.
No.
That was not a horse collar.
No
It
way.
was not. And if that's what they call, that's highway robbery. That is highway robbery. He tackled him by the jersey.
Maybe they're going to pick it up, Mike.
No, they're not. Horse. That's awful.
Personal foul.
That was not.
That is awful. That's 15 yards and a first down.
1st and 10, Knoch Knights.
I think
Ball
they
on the
missed Johnny
46
Christ toe tapping a touchdown down there in the corner earlier, and I'm sure they missed this one.
How many times can you be bitten by the snake, Mike?
I don't know how. First down at the 46, 2:45 to go. If I'm Knoch, I don't snap this to 1 second. That's what Mullen's doing. 5 seconds on the play clock. Mullen's going to keep it near side of the field. Stays in bounds this time and gets to the 50.
Mullen keeps the ball.
Rams got to call time.
Right down on a tackle.
Why aren't the Rams calling time?
49.
Because they're arguing with each other down there.
Yeah, but that doesn't doesn't have anything to do with the coaches.
I understand that, Mike. But they're too busy, yeah.
You don't wait. You don't wait in this situation. What if they fumble on the next play? Look at all the time you wasted. You got
time.
You got to do it. 2nd and 6 at the 50. They have 2 left. 1 first down, the game's over. Run a toss to Goodland. Left side. Through there, first down and more into Highlands territory at the 38. And that's going to be enough, I think.
Jones are right down, Mike, but that could be it, huh?
Gain of 12 yards.
Goodland up to 90.
Walk it off, cupcake!
First down at the Highlands 39. 1:25 to go. Mullen. Now your best bet's almost to let him score.
Yep.
If you can't strip the ball away. Gillette tackles Mullen.
Keeper for Mullen, gain of 3 yards.
Calls their second time out at 1:07.
Highlands.
No, Gillette, Mike, 16 tackles tonight.
We sure he didn't grab him by the horse collar there?
Really tough calls here tonight. That was one of the tougher ones, that's for sure. I mean, sack the quarterback, grabbing around his like you want to.
When I see it again, if I'm wrong about it, I'll say it next week. I will apologize. I don't think I'm going to have to do that.
I'd like to see both of Johnny's touchdown catches.
The one down here,
Scoreboard side.
I'm almost sure he had. I think he had them both.
Well, talking to Scott on the radio side, he thought he dropped the ball.
Well, there's that.
Yeah, he thought the foot was in, but the ball was dropped.
Depends when did he have possession, right?
Scott Briggs' son Robbie had a baby this week too. So
congratulations, Grandpa.
Second. Robbie was a great player at football. And
sure was.
Player. Yep. Walked on a pit, remember? Went to Westminster originally.
Told Scott I haven't seen him since Christmas tournament for basketball that Knoch was in. That was a great game too. That championship game, Highlands won.
And they're going to come back to Christmas tournament this year.
Good. Goodland. Gillette and Riddell have them. The Rams take their last time out at 1:01.
Timeout Highlands.
Since we're now section mates with them, Mike, they're going to not have a championship game. We're going to avoid Knoch in both games. We'll play Borough and Valley's coming.
Knoch is in our section now?
In basketball, yes.
I missed that. I knew Freeport was.
Freeport, Knoch, us, then
gotcha.
We got to go south. Mount Pleasant, Derry,
Bell Vernon. Yock.
The bowels of Westmoreland County.
In the bowels of Westmoreland County. I live up at the very tip of Westmoreland County, where they don't even know we exist up there.
Until election time. When they want
they love us up there.
We're the same way up here in Allegheny County at Neutrino Heights.
3rd and 4. If they stop them on this play, they'll be about 20, maybe 30 seconds left when they have to run their 4th down play. Now, they can't call a timeout to decide what they want to do on that 4th down play. Probably, I would doubt that they'd punt. But the first thing you got to do is you have to stop them here.
Like the field's held pretty well today.
It's been fine. I mean, it's been a little bit slippery, but Mother Nature, it's grass. And
there was a soccer game here on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's been fine. I mean, we had a lot of rain last weekend, and it's a lot better shape than I thought. Here's Mullen. Sprints it out. The Rams string it out. Oh, my goodness gracious. They miss him. They had him, but Mullen gets through, and that'll do it. The Knights are going to win their first game of the year.
Jones on the stop, but not until he gets the first down, Mike.
131 on the ground for Mullen. First down at the Highlands 26. They need only run it one more time. They can take one knee. So the Rams are going to go to 0-4. Knoch will move to 1-3, and Highlands will host Beaver next week.
But now, Mike, we don't control our own destiny anymore.
Here's victory formation.
Mullen takes the
Mullen
knee.
takes the knee, and that's going to do it.
Well, Mike, it was a nice comeback. The second half, they come back and tie it. But what it could have been if we would have
As the
been
clock
able to
winds
get
down,
that
congratulations,
touchdown right
Knoch
before the
Knights.
half.
28, Highlands Golden Rams.
In front of their 1978 WPL championship team, the Knoch Knights prevail here 28-21.
All right, let's thank everybody that helped us out here at Knoch tonight. Kurt Roger, the athletic director. Thanks to Penny in the athletic director's office for all her help too, helping us out get set up in this one tonight. Scott Briggs and all the folks down there at WISR. So that'll do it. Once again, that final score here tonight from Knoch as they continue their mastery. They've won 4 in a row against Highlands here at Knoch. Knoch 28, Highlands 21. For Chandler Timmons upstairs and Ken Wood, our spotter, and the Dean Mike Choma. This is Mike Pavlik. Until next week, so long, everybody.